Okay, so hopefully the audio is going to be better. Apparently I lost, well, I don't know where it's at. I can't say that I completely lost it, but I lost my mic. So I got a new mic, ordered it, came in. I know the last two videos I had to go in and EQ out some of the bass from the stupid wind. But we're out here seeing if we can find some fish, trying to figure out where they're at. Tournament's in 2 weeks, so this isn't really a pre-fish. I mean, the fish are going to change position the next 2 weeks or so, especially because we're right at the end of spawn. 2 months ago, I probably found 200-300 beds that I fished, and I'm not expecting those fish to be there. Late spawners, yeah, there's probably a couple, but unless something really weird happened, I think most of the fish are done spawning here. So I just need to figure out where they're at. Water clarity out here is it's changed quite a bit. It's not as clean as it was. A lot more of this kind of brownish dead hydrilla. Ideally, we want to find clear water and fish that. It's not bad. It's not as bad as it was. I mean, there's clarity probably down to 3 feet, but 2 months ago, you can see all the way down the bottom in certain spots that I've paddled past. Now, on the way in, I did catch one nice fish by the boat ramp. It's probably 17 inches, nice fat 17-incher. And then a couple little dinky males that were also fat. Two on top water, and they hit it pretty good. And then one on a swim bait that I had just brought over top of some hydrilla and let it sink down. And I went to adjust the kayak, and he just grabbed it and took off with it. So the fishing should be good today. Now, we're supposed to have crazy winds. I'm talking winds of 30 miles an hour, 30-mile-an-hour gusts, which I think put a lot of people off to fishing today. Now, I'm hoping that those winds stay on the shore over by the ocean, don't come this far inland. Right now, we're supposed to have high winds right now, and it's probably 5 or 6 mile an hour, most maybe 10-mile-an-hour gusts. I haven't really felt anything crazy, but it's perfect. And if it can stay like this, and that weather report be for the places east of us, then I think it's going to be a good day fishing. So like I said, I haven't been here in 2 months, and man, I miss ripping topwater. That's the most fun thing in the world when it comes to fishing. Seeing fish like explode on the bait. That's not big. That's probably the one I saw. I'm down for a second. Pretty colors. All right, that's 3 or 4 for the day. I can't remember. Probably gar. Oh, he's still on. He's still on. No, he's off. Dang it. Hook set into itself. Can't believe it did that. That's a good fish. Oh! Well, that's a first. It wasn't a 20-incher, but still, it was a good fish. kind of disappointed in that. He literally jumped up on the bow and skipped right across. I just missed a big one. Got up to this point where I saw some empty beds and threw it along this edge over here, and he slammed it. I set the hook and I saw the back of his tail come up. It was a big fish. Shoot. Sucks. It's no monster. Missed it twice though. Not really sure why what the reason is for the short strikes. It's not the fish I'm looking for. Alright, so I went and looked at a few places where I knew there were beds. There's no fish on those beds, so the fish I'm hoping are back in their normal spots, probably grouped up. Every fish that I've caught today, I've caught one or two with it, or around it, or had bites around it. So I'm hoping that the fish are back in their normal spots, pushing back in their normal feeding patterns. I think the spawning is pretty much done here. Don't quote me on that, but I'm not gonna hit these areas that I know that have a lot of beds on it. The fish the big one I missed wasn't even, it was on this side of, it was in deeper water. It wasn't up in the shallow stuff where the beds are at, so we got a problem. I'm kind of glad I found out right now versus next week. A lot of the hydrilla, I guess, you know, the high winds and stuff pulled up a lot of the hydrilla that I used as like key markers for certain spots, and I think I'm headed in the right direction. Yeah, I think I'm in the right spot, but I can't, there's no canals out here. The hydrilla is 2 or 3 feet underneath the surface. Water's still nice and clear, but without certain markers, man, I knew I should have pinned that stuff. If I start catching fish, I'm going to pin them on this GPS app that I have. Okay, so this is the right spot. I remember certain parts of this. It doesn't look exactly like it did when I was here last. Okay, so GPS this location. I don't know if it's going to be as productive as I'd like it to be, but I don't want to forget this place. I've caught. That's a good fish. No, it's not. Man, he hit that like a train, though. I've caught quite a few fish in this hole. I hope I don't get you off. All right. It's still not, you know, horrible. I've been in worse, and this is still very much manageable. And I think it's about time to move to some of the other spots that I want to check out that are a little bit more sheltered. Well, I just had another hit as the camera died there. I don't think he got stung, so he's probably still swimming around over there somewhere. Oh, backlash. Another little one. All these little guys. There we go. Dude. Oh, just had one. Shoot. I think he's still on. He was still on. Same size. Just a little bit better. Alright. There's 2 bites back in there. Oh, I felt bad about that guy. That guy was tiny. Not huge, but he's better. All right, getting bigger. I want to rotate around so I'm not facing outward. That's the fish I've been looking for right there. He's stuck down under that hydrilla. What's he caught on? Okay, so just so we're aware, I just spent the last 10 minutes struggle busting to catch this fish, and oh, don't you dare go back under there. He's all of about 1.5 pounds. There. If that. My God, man. Should go over here. Let's see if I can get my bait out of there. He went head first into that hydrilla. I thought I had a giant. Catching fish. I mean, getting a limit in that tourney in 2 weeks is not going to be an issue. Getting over 100 inches, which I think is what's going to take to win it, will be. I don't know if I got it on camera or not. I missed a decent one. I don't think he's over 20. Probably around 17, 18 inches. Shoot, that's big fish. Stay on it. Stay on it. Come here. There we go. There we go. There had to be one here somewhere. All right, 19.25. Nice fish. Not over 20. But I'll take it. You can jump. Yep. Oh, he hit it hard enough that I thought it was way bigger. Another one of those little guys. Just had a bite. He was swimming with it. Missed the hook set, so hopefully he's gonna come back. The bait's pretty much toast anyway. He's got it. Yep, he's got it. Little guy. A little disappointed in that one. How big this one is. Let's see if I can just pull him through it. Oh. It's an okay fish. It's not huge. Okay, so the camera's probably gonna die. Not too bad. I didn't catch anything really big except for that one. It was probably around 4 pounds. I'm gonna continue to fish. I got plenty of time. Camera's gonna die though, so I wanna get this outro in. They seem to be kind of locked up tight to the hydrilla, and they're still in clear water, so just gotta keep that in mind. This may change over the next few weeks. I don't know where the big ones are just yet, but today's not like the perfect time to fish for them. It's not necessarily that warm. It's probably 71 degrees, I think, and it's windy, really windy. Wind has actually died down a bit, which is crazy. But I'm gonna continue to fish, and if I catch anything crazy big, I'll show you guys a photo of it. Other than that, hopefully we get out of this trend of having crappy, windy weekends and get in the trend of having these nice weekends like we do on nice days during the week. Other than that, peace out.